Guys, we want to thank you on a Thursday night for taking some time out of your busy schedules. All of us in this company absolutely love LifeWise, guys. And guys, it's a breath of fresh air for any type of person that comes in. You could be a well-seasoned veteran in this industry like myself. My wife's been with me 15 years in this kind of industry. I've been in it for well over 3 decades. And we see the good, bad, and the ugly, gang. And it was a breath of fresh air to have LifeWise come into our lives. Because, guys, it's what we as leaders have been looking for a long, long time. You know, when you're just an aggressive leader, it's easy to punch through the loopholes and you go on to build big businesses. And that's what a lot of leaders do. You know, we're one of them. But it gets frustrating year after year sometimes when a lot of people, hi Tracy, welcome aboard tonight. Hi Amber. And it gets frustrating as leaders sometimes where you can't help the average person that may not have the best network of people. You know, they may not have the most self-esteem. They may not have, you know, a belief in themselves where they're going to need a few years of personal growth. And most companies, if you don't get that quick, fast start story, and 90 days down the road, that person isn't making any money, they usually don't have the stamina to last long, or they're asked, hey, if you want to get profit sharing, why don't you spend $1,500, $2,000, and we'll keep you around and just stick this out. And they start asking their friends for a lot of money. And guys, it gets depressing for some people that feel like they're hurting their friends instead of going after maybe a business person that understands investment. Example, I've had my own construction company for a long, long time. And it seems like every month there's something older that's breaking down and you're going to have to spend $500, $1,000. You know, Diane's mom wanted some concrete this year. And all my equipment's getting run down. We had to go out and spend $7,000, $8,000. Remember that bill just recently to upgrade, you know, some vibra plates and vibra screeds for concrete. And there's a lot of investment in traditional business. What I love about this company, guys, it's a business for everyone. Every single person can win here because all we do in this company is we share our hearts with people, and we do this like we're going to do tonight. We flip the chart and we show people what LifeWise has to offer. So before I spin this around and get going on this, Diane, what's your favorite part of LifeWise? Because we've built some companies together very large. What do you see so different here in LifeWise, sweetie? Because I know this is our final home.
It is our final home. The main thing, well, 2 things. I see that everybody can win in this. Even I can go out and get people and make some money.
You saying you're a little shy sometimes?
Yes. but I don't have a problem telling people about this one. They can get healthy and make a little money if they want, or they don't need to make money if they don't want, but they can at least get healthy. I know it's helped me. I take more than probably the average person on products.
Why is that, sweetie?
I've got health problems and I take 5 times more than most people take. And it absolutely is helping me a lot. A lot.
Yeah, so we can't make claims in any type of product company, gang. We're not making claims, but I can tell you, my dear wife, she's still around fighting a battle she's been fighting for years. And she's a tough cookie. And she just keeps taking these products. We're very grateful to Tracy Gibbs, our formulator. We're going to cover him here in a few minutes. And guys, that's our heart and soul. We love the heartbeat of this company.
Yes.
You know, they have our same beliefs, same thought patterns. It's a faith-filled company, attracting a lot of great people that just want to go out and help people make a difference. Not just blow and go and make money and weed out a year from now a lot of people that can't afford to stay on, you know, the products. So we're going to cover all that tonight. And I'm excited to lay out for you guys why LifeWise is so unique. Because it's not about selling people or convincing, I promise you folks. It's about you grab a sample, put it in somebody's mouth, and you will be blown away in a few days what people tell you going, wow, something that finally really works the way it does.
Yeah.
So with that, guys, we love y'all. We're glad to have you on tonight. We're going to get started. We're going to give you a quick overview of the company. Again, this company, it's about people, guys. It's about good people that want more out of life, that don't want to be sold, don't want to be pumped up, you know, don't want to be rah-rah'd. Because there's a lot of things out there all these years that do a lot of that. Guys, and LifeWise, not one of them. So I hope you get something out of this tonight. I like to joke around with people all the time. If you guys would for me, just for laughs and giggles, that's how I usually open up anything I do, to get a little smile on your face. I want you guys to stand up for a minute, okay? I want you to look out like at the light or light in your house. I want you to put your hand on your heart, okay? Just for a second. Now here's why I joke around with that. If you get anything out of tonight, gang, I want you to know that hopefully you've been uplifted, your heart has been touched, and now you see the light. Ha 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 ha. All right, guys, let's get started. So, LifeWise. Guys, a lot of you may have stayed in 3-4-star hotels. Some of you may have opportunity to stay in 5-star hotels. My wife and I have had a timeshare forever that we paid off a long time ago up at North Star Tahoe. It's a 5-star resort, and it's not your average place. It's absolutely incredible. Well, there's also a lot of businesses out there. Most of them are about a 3-4-star business in networking opportunities. We've had the opportunity to be in 2 4 stars, and then our last one was a 5-star. But myself, I have never heard of a 6-star opportunity. And we're going to share, guys, what that means. Okay, so the reason I brought up motels and big resorts, I want you to get the perspective of how large this company is going to get in a rapid period of time. Okay, we're doing something very different this time in all areas. In fact, my mentor, the owner and CEO of this company, Mr. Rob Allman, and his beautiful wife, Ronnie, I love when they came up with Tracy Gibbs, our formulator, and his wife, Michelle, the 7 deadly sins of network marketing. I love it. All it is what a lot of us leaders feel that we don't like about a lot of these companies. We love a lot of things they do because it gives you freedom and it's time leverage. It gives you residual income. It's the only way to make great income, where if you're sick for a month or you lose a job, the money keeps rolling in month after month. Okay? The trouble is there's a lot of loopholes in a lot of these companies, and a lot of people struggle. So we're going to cover why this is so different. Okay, so the 6 stars, the first one I want to cover is we're going to talk about our corporate team here in a minute. Okay, we got an amazing corporate team. People that absolutely are the salt of the earth, folks. And I truly mean that. They're people that you can call at any time and communicate with them and talk to them. And, you know, a bunch of us are on an advisory board in the company. And they care about what your opinions are. You can actually talk. You can voice opinions. There may be times some of us don't agree with things, but we talk it out and vote on things together. And guys, that's powerful in a company where it's just not a CEO saying, hey, this is how it's going to be. We're not making changes for the next 40 years. This is the way it is. And we come from a company that we're still a part of. We'll never leave it. We don't build it anymore. We haven't for years. But that's how it is. This is how it's going to be. We don't want to make changes. And that's okay, but guys, times are always changing, especially in health and wellness. My gosh, there's so much technology out there just in the last few years that can help people, you know, when they supplement, feel better. So corporate team's going to be amazing. We're going to talk about our products, bar none, the timing in this company. Guys, I love asking people this. Hey, have you heard of LifeWise? And no matter where you are in this country, guess what people usually say? No, what's LifeWise? See, if I ask them about any other company that I've built that's been around 20, 30, 40 years, I say, hey, have you heard of this company? Oh, yeah, I got approached by somebody. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then once in a while they'll say, yeah, but I'll listen to you. You know, you're a good friend of mine. See, guys, what I love about this company, it's so new and so fresh in this last year that it's making waves and ripples throughout the country already. For our Canadians up there, my gosh, kudos to all you guys. You're up there exploding that country. Brand new in this. We love it. So congratulations to our Canada friends. Okay. Here in the U.S., guys, we're keeping this baby local right now. Yes, we're out of the country. Yes, you can build things out of the country. But guys, we're going to focus everything on good old USA. A lot of companies get away from that and do things overseas too much. And they make it just a global giant for people that have a network overseas. Guys, we need to help everybody in America. This country's in trouble, agreed? There's a lot of things going on, guys, that are in trouble in USA. We're going to make a difference and an impact. Okay, so timing is huge. People are looking for a way to get healthier. A lot of people are figuring out there's not things right with the food supply, the food system. And most people are learning You just can't get the nutrients out of the soil anymore. And most farms, honestly, aren't doing things correctly the way they should be. And a lot of people are doing what we do. We have an organic farm here at the house. You know, we raise everything ourselves, our own eggs. We have friends that raise our beef. You know, we just try to stay away from the store as much as we can. And LifeWise is just an amazing company that does things different with our supplements, okay? Our compensation plan, very simple. You're going to be blown away how simple it is. The requirements, there's no catches, there's no loopholes. You don't have to hit positions in the company. There's just no catches in it, the gotchas, you know, that you find out a year or two later for your people. And later they go, oh my gosh, can we really make this work? Okay. Our cause is powerful. Okay. We have tunnel to towers. Our company always takes, okay, every month, how many products are sold in that whole month? $1 per product forever. That's just what they do. Cut and dry right off the top. Doesn't come out of people's paychecks. Doesn't come out of people's pockets. It's just anytime a product's purchased, they total it up at the end of the month, $1 per product. And they cut a check every single month to Tunnel to Towers. It is phenomenal, phenomenal right here, local United States. That helps a lot of our EMTs and first responders, you know, families that have been hurt. Maybe somebody that lost a family, their spouse. There's just amazing things they're doing, and it's so much deeper than that. Okay, it's an amazing cause. And I love the 6th star of this company. And here's what it is, folks. It's faith and family with a promise. Let me say that last word again, promise. Do you guys realize most people have good intentions in business? Most do. I don't believe people are out there to hurt each other. But a lot of companies, unfortunately, design their businesses where over time, when they start making a whole lot of cash that flows into that company, and that money starts racking up, sometimes the word greed can stick in, and people start veering off going, you know what? We own this dang thing. We're the ones putting it together. We're going to keep this cash, and we're going to go have all the fancy stuff, the Bentleys and Ferraris and the Learjets, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. You know, I believe if you're living within your means and you didn't borrow a bunch of cash to do it, you're probably on track. That's living a wise life. You know, the wise man once said, the wise man makes $4 and he saves $3. Okay, the really, really smart man makes let's say he makes $6. He tries to live on about 30% of that income. Very few people can do that today. Would you guys agree? Yeah, times are tough right now. Everything's expensive. Okay, so I'm going to share a lot of things. I apologize up front if I get a little too excited. I've never seen in tough times where companies lower their prices the longer you're in it. Not keep raising and raising and raising. And hey, we've got to make changes. Ingredients cost a lot more. This company has got this dialed in, and they just lowered a bunch of stuff where things are going up everywhere. So pretty exciting. So the promise is this. Even if you do something to this company that's dumb and say you got in trouble, you're not listening to marketing correctly, guys, you might get a little tapping, you know, hey, knock it off. But they're never going to take away your income. Do you guys know how many times as leaders building massive organizations, 6, 7, 8, 9 years in a company, if you go out and look at something else, there's so many ways, so quickly they can take everything that you've built and take that away, your income. Because I want you to think about this before I lay this out for you. How many people have put their life and soul in some of these corporations and worked there 15, 20, 30 years? And you're getting close maybe to retirement age, and all of a sudden, corporate gets together and says, you know what? They're going to want all the extra bennies and all that. Let's just starve them out right now and push them out. Okay, that happens a lot, folks. That's the way this corporation world is working more and more every year. Corporations don't really seem to care. And then you get a corporation like we have. Oh my gosh, gang. They're always giving, finding solutions. Hey, we can shave another $1. We can help you out. So guys, that promise is huge. They'll never take away your income. This company's not going anywhere. That's why we're doing it right. Solid, solid foundation the way we're building it. Not just throwing this together with a bunch of, hey, I made $3,000 in my first month. This is incredible. And then a year later, all them people disappear because they can't, they can't continue to keep that up because they learn, you know what? I ran out of a few people I knew that could afford to spend all that money up front. See, guys, here, you're going to learn about, hey, if you don't want to do this at all, then just be a customer. We love our customers in LifeWise. Because over time, those customers start talking and going, hey, you got to get on this. You got to see this. You got to try this. And they ask, well, I can make money on that? Absolutely. We're just not about high pressure. See, guys, then you're going to get a lot of people like us. They get fired up about this opportunity. I've always been an entrepreneur. I will die an entrepreneur. That's just my DNA. That's a lot of people's. We just love to help people and work and be self-employed and dream together and help people win. So I love the Faith, Family, and Promise. So this is your corporate team. Mr. Rob Alwyn. Him and his wife, Ronnie, incredible people. So humble. In fact, if you were to look up in the dictionary humility, you would see that name by there if you let me print that in the dictionary. They're just humble, good people that really care. They're very successful, have been for a long, long time. They've been laughed at, mocked at. You guys are crazy starting your own. This will never get off the ground. And they stayed humble. They just want to help people win. They're still cheering other people and other companies on the way we're supposed to together. That's what we believe successful people should do. Is, guys, we just want people to have a happy, great life, winning and thriving. Not suffering and sacrificing and never being home and barely making the next payment. That's what a lot of people are doing right now. So amazing, amazing company ran by this CEO couple. Then you have our formulator, Mr. Tracy Gibbs. Him and his wife, Michelle, are salt of the earth also. Humble people. Now, I want you guys to know Tracy will never toot his own horn. He's a very humble man. But you guys realize Tracy Gibbs is known throughout the world? For going on 29 years, almost 3 decades, that man has been putting together products throughout the world. Okay, thousands of products. Over 60 plus companies. Guys, and people hear his name, they gravitate to what he does. Well, in our last company, he did very well there with the products. For us, we helped a lot of people, folks, improve their health. And we're not going to make any claims. But he had a governor. Those that were little kids know what a governor is, like on a mini bike. Dad would tune down that governor going, you're not going to go more than 25 miles an hour. Well, that's how Tracy's been most of his life, kind of being an employee for a lot of these companies. Well, this time he gets free reign. He calls Mr. Rob Allen and says, Rob, these are the ingredients in another country. This is what I need. They're not cheap. In fact, they're super expensive. What can we do to make it work? And Rob says, buddy, I trust you. Let's get her done. So that's what's so exciting about this. And Tracy has a lot of exclusive rights because you got to remember, for almost 3 decades, there's a lot of companies out there that produce these products, okay, and a lot of the ingredients that he needs that have a relationship with him. They trust him. They've seen him and all these companies have success with products. So LifeWise has a lot of exclusive rights. That is so huge. So huge, guys. So that's why it's so exciting to share this with people. Then we get to Dr. Chris Clem and his wife Tricia. What an amazing man. He's a PhD. Guys, he's a leader of leaders. He's a pastor. He loves to teach people about life, about how to have better finances, how to have a better marriage, how to be a better spouse, a better grandmother, grandfather. Guys, the guy's so humble, full of wisdom. And there's a lot of wisdom, in this company. And you're going to learn more on about what he created, something called the Lead Academy. I believe it's the most important product in the company. And what's unique is it's the cheapest, $35 a month. Okay, if you're a veteran or, somebody disabled, it's only $26 a month. LifeWise is always thinking about others. Then you have this couple, Greg Edelman and Sylvia. Oh my gosh, gang. Phenomenal, phenomenal couple. They're just incredible. They're givers. They're gone right now. They usually do tonight, every Thursday night, in the field. We're filling in for them. And I'm glad they got away on a cruise. Guys, givers. They're the master partners of the company. They love to serve. Rob Alwyn and Ronnie picked them for a reason. They trust them with their life. And they've proven already, to help so many people already while they're building their own businesses. So just servant leadership. Then we have James DeFore. Love this man. Everybody calls him the smartest man in the world. We tend to agree on. He's just brilliant, open-minded, and he's always putting something together very brilliant on the website and creating all the time. So we appreciate this corporate team. Okay, guys, now I'm going to cook along. So these are all of our products. We have a sleep product. Okay, we have a product called Clarity. Okay, we have a product called The One. Wow, that product's amazing. Shield, absolutely incredible product. It's hard to pick your favorite. All of these are incredible. We're on all of them. Radiance is our latest. Oh my word. That product, that alone right there is going to be $1 billion category. Okay. And then you have Restore. Okay. We're going to talk about that. And then the most important product, the Lead Academy with Dr. Chris Clem. Okay. So let's get into Dream. I love how simple this is. So this is the Dream product. Okay. Comes in a little sleeve. People can look exactly what's in it. It's a little oral strip. You open that up. I don't dare take that right now. I live on this every night. I've had sleep issues my whole life. Our last company helped me sleep pretty good. In a squirt juice, I call it. This company, an oral strip. When I take it and I'm sitting here talking to Mama in bed, or we start maybe watching a small clip of something, 10 minutes, I'm down for the count. That quick it works for me. Now, am I claiming that works for everybody? No. Some people may take a month to finally kick in. Some people may wake up middle of the night and need to take a second one. For me, I have to be able to wake up because there's times my wife, you know, I hear a bump or she falls or so. I got to be able to get up, but I got to get back to bed. Normally, I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. Here, no brainer. I'm right back to sleep taking that product. I just do one a day. So Dream's amazing. Okay, it supports your sleep patterns. It's got a lot of antioxidants also, and it assists in calming your mood. Love that product. Clarity. Live on Clarity. My wife really lives on Clarity. It helps her a lot in a lot of areas. Okay, Clarity just makes you sharper. Okay, it's it supports good energy. It nourishes the brain. You know, it helps your cognitive function. But what I like most about Clarity is you just feel crisp and clear when you take it, and it gives you that little boost of energy. Okay, that's how I start my day for sure, and then later in the afternoon I take another one. Okay, Shield. Who in here knows there's a lot of crud going around this last few years? Okay, a lot of it. A lot of different diseases, a lot of different things that come up. People are getting sick all the time. You know, kids go to school, runny noses, always getting tired and sick all the time. Guys, we live on Shield. I make sure I do a couple a day. My wife takes a bunch a day. She can't afford to get sick very often. Just the other day, I haven't been sick in over a year and a half, and I finally had a little tiny slight cough coming on. I'm like, uh-oh, I've been reading up. Everybody said they're getting this cough last a month. Guys, I just pounded Shield for 3 days, and I can tell you, it's already kind of going away. Now, am I making a claim? No. But it sure is a coincidence that taking that immunity product helped me a lot. You know, it's crazy. But it does a lot of things. It's got 22 patents, 45 clinical studies on that product, and peer reviews. Guys, the actual number today now is 23 patents. Shield is an amazing product. It's just here also in a little strip like this. You pull it out, you open it up, put that on your mouth, let it sit a couple minutes, and swish it around, and let that go from mouth to brain. That's the key to these products that are oral strips, guys. Mouth to brain, boom, and you get to feel the results. That's what's so exciting when you share a sample with somebody in this company, is they feel it, and they're excited. Where normally it takes weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay, here, a couple days sample, guys, you give out. They'll call you back. They want this product. Okay, then you get the next one here. The One. It's one of our favorites. The One is basically 6 products in one. Okay? It could have been a lot of money. Easily $280, $300 in most of these companies that we've been in. Here they did it for 99 bucks. It's a no-brainer. Okay, what they did is they put 32 different superfoods and superfruits together. They're whole foods. Okay? Even the capsule is healthy for you. If you were to empty everything out, I don't suggest you do that, but in the capsule, okay, it's a green color. That capsule is made out of chlorophyll, which produces lots of oxygen in your body, which is very good for you. So even the capsule is good for you. Most companies are synthetic, not good for you long term, just that capsule. Okay? And what Tracy is so genius about, it's his delivery systems. Okay? He knows how to get it into the cell very rapidly. And Tracy's a master at it. Okay? And he's incredible of what he does with his products. And I can tell you over the years that we've known him, this is by far the best work he has ever been able to do. Why? The governor's been removed. He gets to go full bore of what he knows, and nobody's holding him back from being the best out in the market. So we say all the time, we'd love to go head-to-head with anybody that wants to compare a product. Not to brag or show off. Guys, we're just confident what we have our hands on, and we'd love to compare. We want to know if there's something out there, you know, that we're missing, because Tracy is the master at creating these. Okay, and it's got all the essential fatty acids, your omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. I love that he used sea buckthorn oil for the omega. Incredible, incredible. If you just Google that one word, sea buckthorn oil, it'll amaze you of how many good things it does to the body. Okay? Radiance. Wow, power product. It's 2,950% stronger than glutathione. Glutathione, if anybody's been in this natural wellness arena, gets excited about glutathione. And glutathione's a good one. But Tracy's using things in this that's 2,950% stronger than glutathione, folks. That is huge. That's a number that, like, people go, really? Guys, I promise you, when you do your research on this product, you're going to learn a lot about it and be blown away. Guys, do your research on it. Okay, it's powerful. It supports your cells inside. It's helping tons of people that have dried up feet. You know, your skin becomes soft and smooth. It helps in so many areas. A lot of people's skin blemishes are slowly going away. You know, we don't make claims, but it's just amazing. You ladies, you know, your nails grow longer. I notice my feet nails are growing a lot faster, you know, and my toes, I'm always clipping more than ever, and they're hard. Okay, it's amazing what it does for your body. So if it can do all that, you know, for your hair and skin and all that, think of what it's doing to the inside. 30 days, a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, being on products like that. Guys, it's amazing. Okay, then the most important product we have in this company is called the Lead Academy. Dr. Chris Clem. It's $35 a month. Guys, pay attention in a minute when I cover this really fast of why Lead is such a powerful, not only just for your mental clarity in life. Guys, you'll learn so much. You know, it's so cool to be part of a culture where a lot of like-minded people are attracting to this company to come together and have a purpose again. Learning all the time, growing together as a family. We're a family in this company at LifeWise, gang. And it's exciting for leaders that are coming in that can see the difference here, and you'll never go back to anything else. And that may sound like a strong claim, but I'm telling you guys, once you've been here and you feel the difference, we tell people you can still do other companies if you want. We don't care. We're confident. But you're going to feel the difference in this company when people come in. Okay? So Lead's an amazing product. Now, let's get into why we have such a simple business plan. Okay? Guys, we're not going to get all detailed about how much money can you make, because there's a lot of money here on the table, folks. But you know what? The average person out there, when they're struggling, they don't believe they can do that. You know what they believe? You know, if you could just help me feel a little better and put a few $100 in my pocket for the month, I'd be ecstatic. Guys, that's what the average person's looking for. And then you get leaders like us and a whole bunch of us in this company. Guys, we see it. We're like, oh my gosh, this is the mother lode, finally. Something we can help a lot of people win in. Excuse me. So we're just the unilevel, which means you can go as wide as you want. We're not stacking people. We're not making special deals. We're not inviting people over. Hey, we'll pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Bring your team. Guys, we're not doing any of that. What we're doing is keeping it so simple and generic. Okay? And you can get up to 16 levels deep of pay if you have 28 days to think about it. There's no pressure in this company. If you get on the Lead program, $35 a month, you can not only grow every day and become a better person, it'll help you at your work, your career, your family. But when you do that, after 28 days, and you get locked into that, we teach people do it right out the gate. If you're ever going to make a commitment in life, man, make a commitment to $35 a month. It'll change your life. If all you did it for was the personal growth, 1, 2, 3 years from now being on that, you will not be the same person you are today. I promise you. Okay, I promise you. The key is they're incentivizing us to help people get on it and stay on it. Here's why. When you do, without hitting a position in the company, let me say that again. Without hitting a position in the company, as long as you're on one product, that qualifies you every single month to make money. And you get one person on one product, you're good to go. Well, let's say you brought in somebody like Valerie Samu in the company and John out in Florida. Let's say you brought them on, and they were on your first level, and they built a massive organization. That's all you found. Do you realize in other companies you'll never make a dime, hardly at all? In fact, you won't last or be gone because you won't make any money. And you can't afford to spend a couple $100 a month on product. Here, that could pay for all your products. Because that's what's so different and unique about what we're doing in LifeWise. Okay? It's the way we set this up. So, We have a revenue sharing plan. It's cut and dry. It doesn't come off your buddy that just spent a ton of money on a big old package and there's an upfront $300-400 for you. Okay, and then you feel guilty like, man, I just had them get a credit card and they knocked off $1,500 and swiped it. I don't even think they're going to be able to afford the products in a year being on all this stuff. It's expensive. Well, here we fixed all that. It's one of those deadly sins we talked about in the beginning. Remember the 7 deadly sins of network marketing? That's one of them a lot of us leaders don't like. Here if this is all you memorize tonight, get on one product, okay? Find one person that gets on one product. If you can do that, you yourself get on one product. It's free to join always, okay? And to renew every year, it's free to renew. I don't believe that's been done in this industry. Guys, over time, those renewal fees make millions and millions of dollars. And it goes into corporate and we get all that. These guys, I don't know, their hearts are so pure, they just thought, you know what, let's be different, we're not doing that. So no renewal fees in this business, which blows us away, and no getting started fees ever. It's free and free. Crazy. So you commit to $35 a month. You know what's crazy about this? You go out and get 4 people that do what I just said, and you teach those 4 to do that. One product. That's all you did. Now, are the chances of people getting more than one product high in this company? Absolutely. If I asked a lot of people on right now, they're on 4 products, 5 products, 6 products. My heck, we don't even drink coffee, my wife and I, and we're about to release a coffee product coming up here shortly. We have a whole lot of friends that live on coffee. $6-7. Okay, here it'll be under $2. It's a healthier coffee. Okay, and people can help people save money on their coffee, and it's an expense they're already spending it anyways. Whether they're rich or broke, some people gotta have their coffee. We're not one of those, but most people do. And we're gonna supply that shortly. Okay, we're energy drink, natural ones. I missed our last one Tracy made. It's gone. Well, Lift is about to come out. 5 flavors. Guys, you know how big of a market that is? To have a natural energy drink that actually tastes good and you get that kickstart in the afternoon that you need? Okay, that's coming out. That's a billion-dollar giant alone right there. Okay, and you can refer that to your friends. So, the lead program is a big deal, the way it pays down 16 levels. Now, we're going to show you guys how we share revenue in this company. Okay, it just gets paid per product. No points, no big packs to do. You don't have to figure out the comp plan. You don't have to spend months and months training all your teams over and over how to get paid. It's this simple. Okay, when they buy a product, okay, it pays $5 per product. Okay, as you build a team down, it pays $4, $3, $2. Well, just recently the company decided, you know what? The company's doing great. The money's starting to pile up in the company. The owners aren't greedy whatsoever. They're givers. I think too much sometimes, but they're just givers. And they decided how to pay some upfront money for people, and it's exciting. Okay? So we're going to share on that. And I want to go to here. Okay, these are some of your levels. So let's just say I sponsor Diane. She buys a product. That's $5. Diane sponsors a friend. She gets $4 per product. What if that friend buys 5 products? Okay, that's $20. And then as it goes down, $3, $2. You know, a lot of people laugh at $1. I like to joke about what everybody laughed at many, many years ago. It was one of America's first billionaires. His name was J. Paul Getty. And he said, you know what? I'd rather make 1% off 100 men's efforts than what we've been doing for years in the oil industry is making 100% of the profit on our own oil well. And we're millionaires doing it, but we're sure working our tails off. We're always there. Why don't we get wiser and teach a lot of other people to do what we do? And you know, over time, people laugh, going, you're crazy. You're teaching people how to go out and be millionaires owning their own oil well? And he goes, absolutely, but I'm taking a percentage. Do you realize when he got his 200th well, 300th, 400th, 500th well, making a percentage? That's when they became very, very wealthy way back. And that's the J. Paul Getty Foundation that we hear of today. And it's crazy how he took that simple concept of leverage. And that's exactly what we're doing here. People laugh sometimes here. Oh, you're getting a few people in for $5 a pop. Huh? That'll never go. Well, that turns into a lot of people. And $4 flowing, $3 flowing, $2 flowing, whole lot of $1. If you're on that Lead Academy and you're down 14 levels, 15 levels, guys, they even pay a quarter per product there. You want to hear some people laugh at that? You ought to do the math one day. It'll blow you away and you'll go, J. Paul Getty was brilliant. See, he saw long term, 2, 3 years out, 4 years out, 5 years out. So gang, that's the goal of this company, is to build long-term wealth, not get on quick overnight stuff. But what's exciting here, you can make some upfront money very quickly that pays for your products very rapidly. Okay? So, this next slide, there's a whole lot of pools. A lot of us love the pools. Okay, anybody can hit these pools. Right now, this is our favorite pool for people on the team. If you're brand new and you make your first $100 check, okay, you can get into a pool. It's exciting for people, especially starting out. Okay, they get into the next pool. You have the bronze pool. When you hit bronze, you have to have 4 people on the lead program, and you hit bronze. It's a spot where you make $200 a check. You'll automatically be in a pool. How do the pools work? They take $1 per product that's sold that week, and they tally it up. So if you had 3,000 products sold, that'd be $3,000. Well, let's say there's only 2 or 3 people in that pool. Well, that gets divvied up between those few people. Next time it might be 10 people in the pool. Guys, these pools right now are phenomenal, and we're a small company. Can you imagine 2, 3, 4 years out, if you have long-term vision and just stay on how many products to stay qualified? 1. Don't worry about getting on all these products. Guys, you're going to fall in love with them. Do it as you can afford it. Okay, we're on everything. We spend a lot of money, but we have no choice. I got a very sick wife. There's not a lot of hope out there in the medical world for her, and we have a lot of faith in God, a lot of hope, and we know over time, you know, and continue to do things and keep trying, and we know there's hope for her. Okay? Well, in this business, what's exciting is you don't have to break the wallet. Okay, an average person can stick this out forever on 1 or 2 products, and they'll always make an income. So, the pools are huge. The silver pool, man, that's a biggie. If you're on a sampler pack, that's just a little pack of all the samples of each product. They lowered the prices on all those. What's crazy is there's a lot of upfront money on that. Example, let's say the sampler pack we get every month. Okay, they just lowered the price on it. We were going to pay it anyways. It's worth every penny because I think they're already very fair at their prices. They lowered it, and now they're going to pay a $60 bonus on it. But they also have a $35 first order bonus. So let's say you sign up a best friend or a dad or a grandma, okay, and she goes, I want to have 1 month supply of everything and try everything out. She gets the sampler pack. Well, guys, they pay the same price customers as we do. It's all wholesale, right? Here's what's crazy about it. They get on it. You make, because they got that sampler pack, $60 bonus. It didn't come out of her pocket. It came out of right off the top of the products. Then they have a first order bonus, $35. That goes directly to you. Guys, that's $95. It doesn't take a very many people, you can figure this out, to get in those first 2 pools, an executive or senior executive. Okay, the last pool for the executives were like $136 each. It was powerful for a lot of people. Okay, that's exciting, especially for somebody brand new. Okay, guys, then you have the founders pool. That's a bunch of us. We're the ones that committed to the company in the very beginning that didn't even have products out yet. We just trusted, and boy, was that a good decision for a bunch of us. When you hit the gold position, which we've already hit, when you hit that, you not only get a cruise, but you also get to be a part of $1 per product. It's phenomenal. Then our owners, the gracious people they are, you know what? Let's go ahead and make another gold pool also. And when you hit gold there, as long as you purchase 1 time a pro builder kit, that's just a bunch of our products. They give you a couple $100 worth free anyways, and double and triple up on some of them. There's a new Marine One coming out. Oh my word, folks. We're going to get into more of that in Sandy, Utah, coming up next week. It's all the corporates coming out. Guys, this Marine One is going to be phenomenal. Phenomenal what it does. And it'll be 3 of, they're going to do 3 of them in that pack. But when you purchase that 1 time, you're now in a pool when you hit gold, $1 per product. So the pools are incredible. So guys, the numbers are this simple. We teach Power 4. Keep it this simple. If you want to help somebody pay for their products quickly, okay, help them go out right away and get 4 friends. Okay? People that love and trust them. You don't have to be a big hitter in this kind of a company, guys. Just go out and find 4 key people. When we got involved in this before we even had product, we're like, oh my gosh, we got to call so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, huh? And it was real easy. Go, all right, I'll trust you guys. I'm tired of these, but You guys seem excited. It seems different. Boy, a month later, oh, these guys are different. They're awesome. They get excited. Most guys come in, most people guys are frustrated with what they've been through. They come here and it's refreshing to them. And it starts duplicating. So if you get 4 people and they all get how many products? Lots or one? One product each. What if all 4 people got the Lead Academy only? That's a whopping $35 a month that they have to commit to. Guys, $35 a month. They're going to grow all 4 people. Now you're growing leadership in future. It's huge. Huge. We have spent thousands of dollars, huh, sweetie?
Yes.
Thousands. And I don't regret. I became the man that I am today because of all the seminars I've ever been to. But guys, it's sure a lot easier spending $35 a month learning from an amazing man that's humble. Doesn't throw out F-bombs at you. We've been to every type of seminar there is. You know, just humble, Christ-like man. And what I love about it, gang, is he truly cares about people like the rest of our corporate. So guys, you can see the numbers. I love a penny a day double for 31 days. This is where I'm going to close this comp plan out. A penny a day double for 31 days or $1 million cash up front. Do you know how many people always go, oh, I'll take the $1 million now. I want it now. I don't want to wait. And that's fine. But you guys realize if you did the math and you did a penny a day double, day 1, 1 cent. Day 2, 2 cent, 4 cent, 8 cent, 16, 32. Do you realize when you get into this about 10 days, you got a whopping $5? And somebody said, you chose the penny a day double for 31 days? Are you crazy? They go, nope, I took the $1 million. I made the smart move. Well, that might have been, but let me cake this out real quick. You go another 10 days, $5, $10, $20, $40, $80. Okay, you get into this thing about 20 days. And you're about, I think it's like $5,000. People go, I told you should have took the $1 million. Watch the next 10 days. Compound interest, true leverage, the J. Paul Getty type of leverage that I talked about earlier. Guys, this thing starts going 10 grand, 20 grand, 40 grand. If you take that out to 31 days, it hits about $9.6 million. Guys, here's where I want to close this out. Guys, we're not here to schmooze people and talk them into this company. There's so many leaders all their lives that go from company to company that do that stuff. Guys, a lot of us leaders are tired. We always spend time building a massive, strong foundation, lots of people, and a year later it's a revolving door. And you got to bring in people, take them to conventions, they get fired up, and it's a revolving door year after year. You know what I love about LifeWise? We're a brand new company, and we're already got our retention rate up to about 86%. I believe it's going to keep climbing. It's amazing. People love our products, folks. They can afford to be on the products because they're not gouging people. See, we're not having to cover the deals to bring over a top leader because we don't do them here. We're not trying to cover the big Lear jets. We're not trying to cover all the fancy stuff. What we're doing here is our ownership completely and all of our corporate does not take salaries. That has never been done in these companies that we know of. They're on the same comp plan we do. So when they feel like there's money to be made for everybody, we're all included, including them. That's their paychecks. So they're on the same business plan that we are. That is so rare. That is the perfect storm when we started off about timing. To be involved in a company this new, where you can go around and say, look, I know you've seen a lot of things, or you've been a lot of things. Will you watch a simple video and watch our formulator, Tracy Gibbs? You're going to fall in love with this man. Will you take a sample, just watch one of Chris Clem's leadership and watch it and tell me how you feel? Get back with me. You're going to feel different, I believe. See, guys, that's all we have to do in this company. And what's ironic about it? If you get serious over the next 3, 4, 5 years in this and help a lot of people win, part-time, spare time, do you guys realize what kind of dynasty you can leave your family? A legacy company that we know will be around because it's not front-end loaded heavily everywhere, or they don't have, tons of business partners say, hey, you owe us millions of dollars, you're going to have to make some cuts right now. And they go after the formulator. Tracy's been through this. Start cutting. You need to cut back. We need to make more money and pay off those investors quicker. You're not going to have that here in LifeWise. So, gang, that's pretty much our business. There's a whole lot of different ways. I've already covered a lot of these. You go gold, you get a cruise. We're grateful, a bunch of us. There's still plenty of time to do this for a lot of you, to go on the cruise. They pay for everything. It's incredible. You get to spend quality time with everybody. Okay, the earnings in here, just more positions. Okay, very simple. It's all paid in dollars, not points. Okay, they've got all different bonuses. Most companies have, car bonuses. They hit it. A year later, they fall out. Now they bought a brand new car and they're going broke because they're paying a high payment. Guys here, if you get a car bonus and you like what you have, just pay it off. It's $200 a week. So if you stayed, a brand new platinum executive, you stayed all month, all 4 weeks you hit that position, that's $800 a month. Guys, that's huge. And they'll let you do whatever you want. You can pay off the car you have now. Okay, they teach to stay out of debt. They have drive forward bonuses. It's powerful of what it does. Okay, and you get into that bonus, another $800 a month if you hit it every week. Okay, they have a retirement one. How many network marketing companies create retirement plans for people? It's incredible. Okay, so again, just more positions. The key benefits of why LifeWise, guys, it's a traditional business is what I've been in most of my life, but I've always made sure I built a network marketing company. Why? Low overhead. It's just time investment. Time and service to others, and man, is it rewarding. It's just a little bit disgusting sometimes when people make you a lot of promises of where they're going, and then 5-10 years later, they make shifts. Why? Most of them have those investors that dictate the company. Guys, our company's never going to be dictated by anyone. It's debt-free, has been from day one. It's not going anywhere. We don't owe anybody anything. We can get creative. The economy gets worse. We can open up the floodgates if we want. We're getting creative already. I love this company. Okay, so there's very low risk and all that in network marketing. I love it here. Get on a product, help a friend get on a product, you're off and running. That's all we do, guys. You got to stay on 5 products. You got to spend $200-300. Okay, in closing, I talked about our cause earlier, Tunnel to Towers. It's incredible. I'm so excited every day that all of us are a part every day of donating $1 every time to these companies. What Tunnel to Towers does, it doesn't send it overseas. It does it right here in America. It's doing a lot of good. So guys, with that, appreciate the time with you all. Thanks. I appreciate the Edelmans for letting us fill in for them. Thanks, Ronnie, for asking us. If you are on this right now as a guest, whoever invited you, guys, get back with them right away. Ask questions. Make a list of things that you've done before that you didn't like, and let that person show you the difference. So guys, we love you all. Thank you so much for being on. Have a great night, and live life wise, gang. Thanks for everything. Night, everybody. Love y'all.